How's it going, everyone? This is Adam at the Drum Center of Portsmouth. We're the largest independently owned drum store in the world. Thank you, Tom. And as you can tell, we are live streaming because I don't get a second take on that. But yeah, today we are going to demonstrate some used cymbals for you. So we've got kind of an elaborate setup here. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. We've got Tom over here, ready to demo some cymbals for you. We got a ton set up, and we have a bunch more. So yeah, go ahead and feel free to chat with us in the comments. If I get a second to read them in between the cymbals, I will do that. Let us know what you think. Let us know if we're having any audio or video issues. Probably won't be able to do much about it, but it helps. Yeah, so with that said, I'll send it over to Tom here. And one more thing, though, is that you can probably tell that Tom and I, at least in our videos, look somewhat similar. And this is a bummer for me because a lot of times I'll get the compliment from customers in the shop saying, "Oh, hey, you're a really good drummer. I've seen you on the videos." And I just say thank you, and I don't tell them that they're definitely talking about Tom. But yeah, here we are in the same place at the same time. So yeah, Tom, what have you got for us?
The first thing I have is that Adam has played on some of our videos, and he is a good drummer. So I'm sure they're not all talking about me.
Oh, that's very nice.
Definitely,
Thank you.
definitely not the case. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of used cymbals that we're going to show off today. I started doing some videos on used cymbals because obviously a lot of people ask for videos. You know, you want to hear it before you buy it. So I figured let's make this a thing. Let's get people engaged. And yeah, so we picked a handful of used cymbals. This is not all of the used cymbals that we have currently. This is just kind of a nice selection of what I thought people might want to hear. And yeah, so we're just going to kind of go through them. I'll tell you what we have, what it costs and everything. And yeah, feel free to ask questions or give us comments or feedback or whatever you like. I just wanted to say that right now I am playing some very nice drums. I'm playing a Sonar Vintage kit in the teak finish, which I adore. It's 22, 13, 16. And I have a used Tama Star Reserve cedar snare in front of me. That sounds wonderful. But yeah, onto the cymbals. So first thing I'm going to start with is a pair of hi-hats that I have over here. These are 13-inch Zildjian K Master Sounds. They've got the wavy bottom. And yeah, they're nice and tight and crispy. Still kind of complex because it's the K series, so they're still a little dark inherently, but they're 13s and they've got the ripple bottom, so they sound great. I'll check them out. So there they are. First question I know we're probably going to get is how much are they? And they are $349.99. And they sound great. I guess I'll move over to, I'm going to talk about two crashes that I have up in front of me. These are Meinl Byzance Jazz Extra Thin crashes, both extra thin. Yeah, extra thin. Previous owner, I guess, did some kind of cleaning or at-home patina, so they're like kind of miscolored. I think it's actually pretty cool. I like the way they look. It's different and interesting, and they do sound very good. I don't know if that that patina or cleaning changed anything about the sound, but these just happen to sound good. The bottom of this one's real wonky, but yeah, no, let's check those out. Yeah, those are awesome. Even with my earplugs in, I can tell they're fantastic. 16-inch is $219.99, and the 18-inch is $249.99. Buy them before I do. All right, next we'll move on. I've got a couple of rides over here. These are Zildjians. I have a K Constantinople 22-inch medium. I actually, here it is. It's very nice. It does say 22-inch medium. It's a little faded. I checked out the serial number, and based on that, this looks like this is a 2011 model. So it is 14, going on 15 years old. It's real played in. It's real nice. Kind of a decent kind of umbrella profile to it. I don't know if you can see that in there, but it's got a nice pointed stick sound and a very nice wash. And then while we're here, I'll talk about the K Light Ride 22 that we also have. These two rides, I was playing them before, sound, you can get that back in the stand. They sound a little similar, actually. I mean, they're both, of the K realm, K Constantinople, standard K. But yeah, let's check them out. Man, I love those. The K Light's got a real nice clear bell. Real warm wash on this K-Con though. Very nice. K-Con is $499.99. Should probably check these out before I do this, but and this guy is $399.99 for the K Light Ride 22. So that's all I have right here. I guess we'll switch some cymbals up and check out some more in a minute.
Okay. Thank you, Tom. Great job, as per usual. So while he and Tony are setting up the next flight of cymbals, just remind you that we have the links to our used cymbals, the link, in the video description below. So if any of these interest you, you can go check them out there. Getting a lot of nice comments. Good to see some people here joining us. Hopefully everything is looking and sounding okay. Shane was charitable enough to buy me a little mini switcher here, a little mini production switcher. And we're able to hook up Tony's nice mixer to a little mixer here with some microphones, and seems like everything is going pretty well so far. It's all right. So hi to Adam and to Carlos, JK drummer. Thank you for joining us. Will Dignam, thank you for being here. We are currently working on some new videos for our YouTube channel. We have one that we're going to be recording tomorrow that is also cymbal based. I don't know if I'm allowed to say what it is, but it'll be a good one for sure. And we've got some new British drums in recently that I'm thinking we should compare to maybe the Yamaha Tour Customs. I think they're kind of in a similar price range, so we're excited about that. That'll be a good one. And Tom, are you ready to go over there?
I believe so.
Excellent. Okay, well, enough of me. I'll mute my mic and hand it back over to Tom.
Hi, me again. All right, so I grabbed a whole bunch of Sabians because we have a whole bunch of Sabians. Let's start with some hi-hats. I don't know why I put these on here. I'm just going to show them to you first. These are HH medium hats, 14-inch, and they are $399.99. And I have not touched these yet, so I want to see how they sound. Whoa, those are dark. Unexpectedly dark. I mean, HH are often dark, but like those are very low pitched. But there's still some weight to them, so they've still got a nice cut. Those would be great in a big room for just like a real thick, chunky sound. But they would totally hold their own in like a rock setting. They're probably a little heavy for jazz, honestly, but they are dark and complex, so maybe. Yeah, interesting hats. So how about on to the crashes? These are a couple of 18-inch crashes. Well, this is a crash ride multi, whatever you want to call it. Anthology, 18-inch, high bell, I believe, right? Yeah, high bell. $399. And I love the anthologies. I think they are just like some of the best cymbals. I honestly adore them. They're so versatile, and like, I mean, this is a crash and a ride. The bell is great. They do the low bell, the high bell. I'm really into these. And over here we have a very interesting one somebody brought in, a Malto Symphonic 18-inch. So this is really not It's not really a drum set cymbal, but well, I'm going to play it on a kit anyway. This one's at $249.99, so not a bad price for a very nice Sabian. Yeah, I'm going to... I only have one mallet that we could find up here, so I'm going to try to do a little cymbal roll on this first because it's a symphonic cymbal. So let's put it through its paces. Yeah, this high bell is real gnarly. It's cool. It's real complex. But like, I mean, the stick comes out, the crash is great, the bell is great. Again, I love the anthologies, and this thing is really surprisingly versatile. I mean, it's like I said, it's a suspended cymbal for like orchestral concert music, but that bell is like that's a great rock bell. And I mean, if you need like if you want to do like a minimal setup where you have like one cymbal and you're not gonna get too loud, like this could be your crash ride, like your dual cymbal. So very cool. All right, and then we have two 22s here, also Sabian. We have a long since discontinued Chester Thompson Liquid Ride 22, and that is at $299.99. Not a bad price for a really, really nice hand-hammered cymbal with the sound control edge. And again, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a slight, it flattens out at the edge, and that kind of controls the wash and the crash, but it makes it crash a little easier. It's got some weight to it. I did record the weights. This is like 32 and change, I think. So, you know, real good, versatile cymbal. A little on the weightier side, but nice. And then we have an anthology high bell again, right? Is it high bell? Yep, high bell. 22, $499.99 for this. And again, super versatile crash, ride, bell. It's all there. So let's check them out. Somebody buy these. Save me from myself. These are so nice. There's a lot of good stuff here, guys. All right. Yeah, so that's it for this round. Back to you, Adam.
Hey, thanks, Tom. Yeah, those sound great. The Chester Thompson ride's awesome.
I love these. I know. We've had a couple of these come through, and they're rad.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah. I think we have one or two more setups coming up. To remind you, if you like this kind of stuff, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's an easy way to support our independently owned drum shop and a good way to stay informed on all things drums. It is a lot harder to not make mistakes saying things when we're live. But yeah, good to see a bunch of people here in the comments. John McVicker, Germs. I remember Germs from the comments on our videos. I think we have a similar sense of humor. Yeah, so, my camera's cutting out a little bit. But you can probably still hear me. That's good. Yeah, we bought a new camera for live streaming. And it seems to be sometimes cutting out intermittently. But that's okay. No, this was expensive. This was relatively expensive, but I'm sure it's my fault. We'll figure it out on the next stream. Ooh, it looks like we have some China cymbal action. We got another.
Some China cymbal.
Yeah.
As in one. But yeah, that's cool.
Got another.
It's dusty.
Scuffed Byzance.
Yeah. It's
Loved. Pre-loved.
Yeah, right.
No, they sound good though, for sure. I wish I got that on camera.
Okay, so now it sounds better.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. Okay. So yeah, looks like we're almost set up here. Tom's enjoying a delicious Polar Seltzer.
Indeed.
Not a sponsor.
Polar Seltzer. I don't know the slogan, but yeah.
Hit us up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are huge fans of Polar Seltzer here. We actually have an Instagram page dedicated to. Do we still have that? The Polar Seltzer page?
We do, yeah. Haven't
Oh yeah.
it, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're big fans. Like everybody here drinks this stuff. So
Yeah.
thanks, Polar.
Okay. So enough of me, and I'll kill my mic, and over to you, Tom.
Oakley dokley. Back to the hi-hat realm. These are some Istanbul Agop Mel Lewis hi-hats, 14-inch. These look well loved. Judging by the gram weights written on them, they came from here. I know my handwriting when I see it. 864 over 1063 for anybody who's interested. I love these. These are gorgeous sounding hi-hats and quite versatile too. Let's check them out. Cool. Yeah. Real sloshy, not like paper thin or anything, but like, you know, still some definition. But they're light and you know, kind of dark, but really cool. $399.99 if I didn't say that before. All right, on to some crash. Well, yeah, a crash. We got one more of these, I guess, pre-patinaed crashes. This is a Byzance Foundry Reserve 18, 1325 grams again for anybody who's interested. And this one's at $319.99. The back of that is all discolored, but I think it's cool. I think it's interesting. It's neat. Yeah, cool. That, and then over here, I have one that I was pretty excited to see. I like when these come in. This is a Zildjian China Boy Low. This is a 20-inch. We don't see too many of these come through. They haven't made these for a long time, but these are really cool cymbals. I mean, very, very flat profile. It's got that unique kind of squared bell, which I think is really cool. You know, good playable lip there. Yeah, and this one is in decent shape. I mean, it's definitely been played, but it's in good shape. $159.99 for a pretty unique China.
Hey, that's a good deal, Tom.
You know it. It's always a lovely day when I forget to put my earplugs in when I play at China. Anyway, all right, on to, I guess, our last couple cymbals for this batch anyway. This is a vintage Zildjian A. It's a 20-inch. Looks like maybe it was kind of a brilliant finish at one point. You know, it's got fingerprints and stuff. I'll be honest, I'm not up on my Zildjian vintage stamps and stuff, so I don't know if this is a 50s or a 60s or whatever. We'll probably grab a good shot of the badge and stuff like that. And somebody out there who knows this stuff better could probably tell us. And I don't know, maybe somebody's going to get a deal on this because it's $149.99. So yeah, and it's a cool cymbal. It's got a nice profile. It's got a little bit of a hook at the edge, so the crash is kind of gnarly and interesting. And then over here, I think one more of those pre-patina deals. Same person probably brought this in. Byzance 22-inch dual crash ride. Again, yeah, look at the back. It's all, well, at least this part's all, discolored and stuff, but it's cool. $359.99. Let's check them out. Cool stuff. Yeah, this is fun. This is cool.
You tired?
Oh man, I'm just getting warmed up. I should have grabbed like all these symbols.
It's a little chilly up here today. Yeah. So that's all the symbols we have, huh?
For now, yeah. I mean, like I said, we got a whole bunch more. Should be up on the site and our reverb page and stuff if you're so inclined. But yeah, all this stuff usually goes up right on the site, like pretty much within a couple days of when we get it in. And yeah, we just hope you guys like this new format, because we're just testing it out and seeing what works and what doesn't. But I think our head media guy here, Adam's got everything pretty dialed off the bat. So thank you, Adam.
Yeah, no problem. You're not able to see my camera occasionally cutting in and out, but I'll definitely figure that out. I know that somebody was asking about the low boy China cymbal, because they weren't seeing it on the site yet. I have to photograph it still and put it up on the site. I'll probably do that tonight. If not, you can always call us and say, "Hey, I saw this cymbal in the live stream. Can I buy it?" And we'll obviously,
it doesn't have to be on the site for you to be able to buy it. Just give us a call or send us an email. Absolutely.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Tom. Great job.
Thank you, Adam, and thank you, Tony, who you cannot see behind the board, getting everything the mix, all these mics playing well together.
Yeah, Tony. Hey, Tony. So that's going to do it. And let us know if you like this. If you want, I was thinking that maybe we could do the same thing with snare drums, because we do have, there goes my camera, a whole bunch of interesting snare drums that are used that we don't have demos of, and I would want to hear them before I bought them. But thank you, everybody, for being here. Cool to see people from all around the world watching us. And I guess we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Say bye, Tom.
Bye, Tom. Or bye, everybody.
Okay, bye. Let's see if I can end this correctly.
All right.
So I'm going to put this graphic up like this.